I'm Rolly Broad and this is
Chumora.
Yeah, and we're doing the Futcast. This week we've got the Team of the Week, which was summarise Team of the Week for us, Chu. It's got a bunch of people that we might not have heard of.
Oh, well, you know, not a lot of leagues going on right now, but we do have the MLS, the Korean League, and the Brazilian League, to name a few. So
there you go.
Yeah.
Bunch of those guys in Team of the Week. Then we've got a little bit of an insert from our friend Wepeeler, a.k.a. Rob Smith, a.k.a. to his parents, mainly, presumably, as Rob. To everyone else, he's Wepeeler. He's going to give us a little bit of an intro into creating creative stuff in FUT. He's going to ramble on nonsensically about doing stuff, basically. We're going to see a bit of that, and then we're going to bring you our... Now, how do we say this without getting into trouble with our lawyers? I think we should call it a purpley group of players from groups.
I think that's long, but it works.
So it is a group of players that may have been playing quite well recently in a fairly major international tournament, although there is, of course, absolutely no connection between what's happening here and the actual tournament. We should be very, very clear about that. They just happen to be coming into a Team of the Week.
Yeah, let's tiptoe around that legal minefield. Very nicely done, yeah.
I'm not sure we tiptoed around that very well. Anyway, let's kick off with the Team of the Week in goal.
All right, Team of the Week in goal, we have Fabio from Cruzeiro in Brazil. Next up, we have Kim Won-il from Pohang Steelers in Korea. And next up, we have Pereira from Coritiba in Brazil, also center back. And next from LA Galaxy, we have Todd Donovan. And next up, another MLS player from the Chicago Fire. He's Patrick Nyarko. He scored a goal and assist this week. And next up, we have Park Sang-hee. He plays for Phoenix in Korea. Next up, this guy. I haven't seen him in a while. Deco.
I recognize a face.
Yeah, I recognize a face finally.
What's going on?
Deco. Well, he's just been chilling in Brazil playing for Fluminense, and he had 3 assists this past week. So good on him. He's doing well.
He's wearing his Chelsea shirt there.
Yeah, I think that's his Chelsea shirt. Oh,
that can't possibly be true.
Next up, we have Sissi from Real.
What's his name?
Sissi.
Sissi.
Yeah, Sissi. Look at that. Sissi. Sissi.
Wow. And he looks a bit angry about that.
Yeah, it looks very angry. Like
I would be.
People keep on calling him a sissy, so he doesn't like that. But he plays in the Spanish second division, Real Valladolid. I probably butchered that. Sorry for that.
Real Valladolid. Valladolid. I've got no idea how you actually pronounce that properly.
That word doesn't get said along back in my hometown in Nigeria, so excuse me.
It doesn't get said very much in my hometown in Somerset either. There you go.
All right.
Anyway, as angry as he is, he's still quite a pacey winger by the looks of it.
Pacey little guy.
Bit of dribbling on him. Nice 74 there.
And next up, this guy looks mean.
He looks like an extra from Last of the Mohicans.
It's Fabian Espindola. He plays for Real Salt Lake. He scored a brace in a 3-1 win. And next up, this guy, I think he's one of people's FUT favorite skiller, I believe. He is Wellington from Cruzeiro. And 3 goals in as many games. And in the striker position, we have Javier Rodriguez. He plays for the same team that I cannot pronounce. I will not try to pronounce, but Real Valladolid in the Spanish second division. Those guys. And next, we move on to our bench. Our local Whitecaps hero, goalkeeper Joe Cannon for the Vancouver Whitecaps. We're always proud to see Whitecaps there.
It doesn't happen very often, but when our local team gets in there, we do like to celebrate it. I think you should make a dutifully celebratory noise, Chu.
Woo! I think that was pretty terrible.
That was awful.
That was terrible. Edit that out, Lee, but you're probably not going to. Don't ever ask me to do that again, Ramu.
I put you on the spot there, and you responded by making the sound of a deflating balloon.
Anyway, moving on. Next up, we have at the right back position Fabinho. He plays for Bahia in Brazil. Next up, we got the Houston Dynamo center midfielder Adam Moffat. We have a cam over here. It's Hugo Droget. I guess he plays in Korea for Jeonbuk Hyundai Motors.
Excellent work.
Yeah, excellent work. This guy, Andre Zinho. Actually, annoyingly, I got him in a pack
Annoyingly?
today. And
I see, before he went in.
Yeah,
right.
before I did. So I'm actually kind of annoyed.
Yeah.
But he plays for Botafogo in Brazil. And then the striker position, we have Ristich. He plays for Suwon Blue Wings in Korea. And last up, we have Jung Sung Hoon, who plays for Jeonbuk Hyundai Motors in Korea as well. So that is your team of the week.
And what a incredible lineup of superstars that is, especially the goalkeeper on the bench.
Yeah, especially him.
What was the noise?
Let's not go down that road ever
Okay.
again.
No?
I don't go that road.
It was something like...
Was that you farting just now? It smells terrible in here.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. It was a celebratory noise.
All right.
Anyway, enough of that silliness. That is your team of the week. Now, before we move on to the group of players that may have been playing well in groups recently, we're going to have a word from Mr. Wepeeler, a.k.a. Rob Smith. Let's see what he's got to say.
What up, y'all? It's your boy Wepeeler in the house. I hope you guys are enjoying the Fuckcast so far. Ram and Chew do a great job of chewing up all things Ultimate Team and spitting it out to you guys once a week onto your mobile devices. Very good stuff. Thank you guys for the invite. As for me, if you don't know who I am Wepeeler. I'm a game changer on FIFA. I make FIFA videos on YouTube. You have also already heard from Game Changers A9 Skills, Air Japes, and Jack Attack 45. If you guys need extra Ultimate Team coins, and honestly, everyone needs extra Ultimate Team coins, check out Jack's channel, check out Japes' channel. They do FIFA trading tips, Ultimate Team stuff, where they just give you the ideas on how to build these squads and get these coins and just awesome stuff. Once you get those coins, you can head over to A9 Skills channel, check out his Is He Worth It series, where he tests out the players so you don't get ripped off. He's going to tell you, is this player worth it or is he not worth it? That's good stuff, because I cannot stand buying a player and then finding out he stinks. So head over to my channel after all that stuff. I'm doing a series with my subscribers. It's called Road to a Win, where you guys build me squads, and I want the crazy stuff. I want the crazier the better, all tall teams, all slow teams, zero chem teams, all goalkeeper teams. What I'm doing to encourage you guys to keep FIFA Ultimate Team fresh is build these crazy squads. It is a lot of fun. It's not about building one squad, playing it for the rest of the year. That's what I did in Ultimate Team 11, and I can't believe that I did that, because coming into this, FIFA 12, it's just amazing how many different possibilities and varieties there are with Ultimate Team. It's endless. I mean, you could build a different squad every day for every day of the year in Ultimate Team and never get bored. Really good stuff. So my agenda here today is to keep it fresh, keep you guys interested in Ultimate Team, and just go crazy. Build me some crazy squads. Throw them in the comments below. Check out futhead.com, where you can play around with players' formations and cards, and just, put them in teams and see what it looks like with chemistry. Very good stuff. So again, keep Ultimate Team creative, keep it fun. Let me know what you guys want to see, and thank you, EA, very much for throwing me on the podcast. The Fuckcast Wepeeler has had fun. Thank you guys very much. Peace.
That's all right, Rob. Anytime. Although we'd like to have some new faces, perhaps. Now, if you are out there and you like making videos about FUT, by all means, drop us a line. You can contact me on Twitter, for example, at Romilly Broad, or what's your Twitter handle, Chew?
At Chewboy, that's B-O-I.
Chewboy.
Yep.
Or I suppose if you're being a bit more sophisticated about it, we could pronounce it Chewbois.
Chewboy, yeah.
I know that would have an S on the end, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that'd be kind of French. That's like
Chewbois.
Yeah.
If you make videos and you're into Ultimate Team and you've got a channel on YouTube and all that sort of stuff, and you think you'd like to give yourself a bit of a shout out on the Fuckcast, drop us a line, let us know, and we shall talk. But that's enough of that. Let's move on to this, which is our group team from groups of tournament things.
Yeah.
It's a team of very special players. Let's call them I team.
The I team, I guess so. I don't know.
We've got IMOTMs for men of the matches.
International Men of the Matches.
This is our I team.
But to clarify, that brings me to my next point, is that we do have some of the purple cards you see here, the International Man of the Matches, which have been pre-released before. So, I mean, International Man of the Matches are very rare. So, those who have appeared as the International Man of the Match show up as purple, but the rest of the team of the week here that we have will show up as regular black informs.
I hope that's all clear.
Yeah.
That's what's happening. They're getting re-released.
They're getting re-released.
Which is nice. Now, starting in goal.
this guy, no introduction needed. Gianluigi Buffon. He's been doing it well for Italy, and they progressed to the next stage. If you know what I mean.
To meet England, indeed,
Yeah,
at the end of the week.
Yeah, should be interesting.
We shall see what happens there. Who knows?
Who knows? Next we have the international man of the match version of Mats Hummels. He's been doing it for Germany. I mean, I think somebody called him, I saw Beckenbauer 2.0.
Right,
is what people call him, and he's in the center back position there.
FIFA cover star as well, of course, in his native Germany.
And we have Daniel De Rossi. Played pretty well because he's a center midfielder by nature, and he was asked to play center back as he did this season in Roma, and he did it for Italy during the tournament, and he was pretty much excellent. Nothing went by him, and he grew an amazing beard. He looked like he was in the wild.
He looks like he should be playing for Sweden, though.
Yeah, he looked like he looked like Mellberg's younger brother.
Yeah, he does.
But there he is. And Daniel Egger, Denmark didn't make it.
Player of the tournament.
Of course, because he plays for Liverpool, right?
Yeah. He had a great tournament.
Yeah, he really had a great tournament. I forget what Denmark's first game was, but he played his socks off. I think it was against Holland, wasn't it? Yes. He played his socks off in that game.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing. And when you see me congratulate and praise Liverpool players, you know that this guy actually played pretty well. So
something special's going on. Yeah,
something special's going on. And next up we have Contral. I'm actually really annoyed I didn't put him in my fantasy team because he's been doing really good for Portugal. He almost scored the last game too, but solid as a rock for Portugal, and they've needed him. Great defender.
He is very good. He's one of these guys that always does well in these tournaments.
Yeah, he always does well. Very consistent. Next up,
let's just call him Kuba.
Kuba or Blaskowski.
Yeah.
The live tweeters and live commentators' nightmare, pretty much. As I've learned while live tweeting the games. He led Poland, and he was a great right midfielder. Look at that pace, 91, 85 shooting too, and this is the man of the match, international man of the match version. So if you missed him before, here's your chance to get him again.
Yeah, another cover star. He's on the cover of FIFA in Poland, just in case you didn't know that.
In case you didn't know.
So he's a friend of ours already.
And this guy,
Jagger.
Mick Jagger over here, center midfielder Mick Jagger for the Rolling Stones.
You know what he said? After he scored that free kick?
What?
All right.
You would say that. But age is nothing but a number. He signed for Juve. He was released by AC Milan, signed for Juve. He's been playing out of his socks. It's like he's never aged. And for Italy, he's just been doing the same thing. He's pretty much one of the best midfielders at the tournament right now. And put him in your fantasy team, by the way. I made the mistake of not doing that, and I got paid dearly. Yeah. And oh boy.
Player of the tournament.
Another player of the tournament. So, as you all know, yesterday, or today as we're recording the podcast, we released an international man of the match, Ibrahimovic, and of course, the Liverpool fans went nuts.
Yeah, lots of complaints.
Lots of complaints is always the flutters, but the reason why Gerrard wasn't. Ibra's goal was amazing, so I don't know why you would even argue. First of all, that was goal of the tournament, but we did know Gerrard was getting his in for him today, so that's why Gerrard was not international man of the match yesterday.
Yeah.
Yep.
He had a very, very good game. Well, he's had
very good tournament
games so far.
Yes, if you just saw his crosses.
Better than this guy.
This guy. Is he better than this guy? You're about to start a war.
Let's have that debate.
David Silva. Again, he tapered off at the end of Man City season, but still easily one of the best players in the Premiership, and he has not been stopping for Spain. If you saw the goal that he scored, he pretty much passed it into he pretty much pressed RB and A into the back of the net against Ireland, and it was amazing. This guy is ridiculous. He's still ridiculous. And of course, Mario
Talking
Gomez. Talking ridiculous. I actually saw a stat in the Euro saying before, in those first two games he only touched the ball for 25 seconds and scored 2 goals. Or is it 3 goals? I don't know. But 25 seconds. How clinical is that? That's the definition of clinical.
Yeah, right place, right time, wrong barber.
And this guy, we all know who he is, Iniesta. He was on the left wing for Spain, and he just keeps on doing what he does. Nothing really else to say here. Everybody knows how brilliant he is. We don't really have to tell you. Passing 99. Whoa. Dribbling 99. Yikes.
Yeah.
Put him in your foot squad. All right, moving on to the bench, we have Titon, the hero. In the first game when Szczesny got sent off in the first game, Titon stepped in and saved the penalty from Karagunas, so he definitely deserves to be here.
Yeah.
He's been keeping Szczesny off the starting 11 too. This guy, beard of the tournament candidate.
The Viking.
The Viking himself, Olaf Mellberg. He would have scored 2. I think 1 got credited as an own goal, but he scored another one. But all-round great performances from Sweden, even though they didn't make it past the group stage. Just a great performance. Ribéry, he's doing it well for France, I would say. He's going to meet Spain, but...
Yeah, standout player so far, probably, for France.
Yeah, he's 5-star skills. I think you saw those in real life this week, why he has 5-star skills. Rosicky for Czech Republic. Rosicky's played well. He's been leading his country, Czech Republic, to the group stage. I really didn't think they would even make it past the group stage, but yeah, I mean...
Well, who would have thought what would go on in that group?
Yeah, who would have thought, man? Crazy stuff. Russia going out. Crondelli, definitely the surprise of the whole tournament. I mean,
strange photo.
Yeah, sure. It's like a modeling photo kind of thing. I think we caught him during a photo shoot.
Right. Yeah. I think he should probably stick to the football.
Yeah.
I'm just throwing that out there.
Don't quit your day job, Crondelli. Scoring goals for Denmark. So very, very surprising goals. I mean, I think he had 2 or 3 or so. And, yeah, Denmark definitely surprised a few, even though they didn't make it past. But
yeah,
definitely surprised a few. Arshavin, I was really sad to see Russia get out not get out of the group stage, because they were probably one of the top 2 teams, I would say, in the tournament.
Well, I mean, after what they did in the first game.
They just
4
tore
goals.
Czech Republic apart, huh?
Yeah, and then to see them not qualify, I think was a huge shock. And he played brilliantly.
He was brilliant.
Maybe not in the defeat, but in that first game certainly he lit the place up. And
definitely.
Just like he always did for Arsenal.
And we do have the international man of the match Arsenal version of Arshavin, as you guys voted on Twitter, so we're bringing him back.
Okay, and finally
Mario Mandzukic, another surprise. Candidate for the Golden Boot, actually. He's 3 goals now, and if you really saw that coming, you must be a psychic or a wizard to see that Mandzukic might win the Golden Boot. So,
you could be a psychic wizard
or a psychic wizard. Then you just have too many powers.
Then you've got too much power.
Yeah. Then you're like the 99 Messi of life.
Yes, and we'd have to go to war in order to prevent an army of strange creatures.
Army of psychic wizards.
All that stuff. Anyway, and on that note, that's the end of our Footcast. Really, that's our team of the group, a group of players from the groups of a tournament.
Yes,
that we can't say. Yes, but we hope you enjoy that very much, and we hope that you don't complain too much about the 14,970 odd players that aren't in the teams this week. We know that that's going to happen anyway.
Yeah,
so
you are going to complain anyway. But also, actually, something to note: a lot of people are wondering why, like for instance, why the International Man of the Match version has a lower rating than the Team of the Year version of a player. And the reason being that is that the Team of the Year assesses the player's performance for the entire year. So let's say Ronaldo, had a great year for Real Madrid, got a 97 Team of the Year. His International Man of the Match version got a 95 because he wasn't necessarily informed for the whole tournament, but then he had a good game and scored 2 goals, so that's a 95. So his Team of the Year version is obviously better than his International Man of the Match version. So there you go. Of course.
And it makes perfect sense when you think about it, so stop giving us a hard time.
Exactly. Thank you. Boom.
And on that, we shall say goodbye, and we'll see you next week. Goodbye.
Right. Bye.